Hi Scrubs, I hope you're well. So we're back in Horse Riding Tales. So in the last video I checked out the new emotes, and we also had a look at Wild Horse mode without any tack on. You guys obviously shared a couple of tips with me on the last video because I'd asked you guys whether I needed tack for it, and you guys were able to tell me a little bit more about it, so thank you. Now we know that to do the Wild Horse mode, as long as you have Wild Horse mode, you can actually go out without tack on, or with tack on, whichever you prefer, so long as your horse does have the Wild Horse mode. This is the only horse that I currently have with Wild Horse mode. But we're going to take her right now. We're going to take Camtasia, and we're going to go and do a competition. Because, obviously, as you guys know, we've been working on trying to get Camtasia to 150 in level. We're getting there. We're on level 127. So, basically what I want to do is I'm going to make her some horseshoes because I want to get her into a good level of mood here before we go to take her into anything. Okay, that should be enough horseshoes. So we're going to go ahead and take her into a competition. Right, we'll give her a bit of a wash because she kind of needs a bit of a wash to make her happy before we take her into any competition, so she gets the race bonus. So we'll clean her up. And then there's something else that I figured out with the pets, and I feel really silly for not realizing it sooner, but I will show you guys soon what that was. Right, okay. We've got Camtasia, she's happy, she's got the tack on her that she needs. Now we're going to go and do a competition. I'm trying to get 3 stars in all the old competitions now to try and get apples, because obviously apples is quite crucial. I finished getting them in that one. This one's been really tricky. I always find this particular competition seems to lag out a few times. I don't know whether it's probably just my phone, to be honest. But it always seems to lag out and then I mess it up. Right, so we've got quite a lot of moves to do. So I'm going to try and keep this in the target as much as I can, because we need to get as high a score as possible if we're going to get the 3-star in this. There's quite a lot of moves in this particular one. Oh, I thought it was going to, like, go too far away from there. This is, like, probably one of the most complex ones I've had to do. There are, like, higher level difficulty ones, but this is, like, this competition I've done a few times, this specific one. And I just haven't got the 3-star on it just yet with her, but I'm hoping that I should do soon. Still working on my pets as well, because to unlock the next set of pet story quests, I need to get at least one of my pets to level 50. Ruby is the one that I'm going to try and get to level 50, because she's level 34, I think, right now. I do actually need to send my pets out on another set of daily quests right now. I make sure I do that every single day. Sometimes they fail them. I had one day where they failed every daily quest I sent them on, even though they did meet a lot of the requirements. It was just, unfortunately, it was just a bad luck on that particular day. And then there's other days where they pass all of them, and then there's some days where it's like half and half. But it does occasionally happen. This is going better than it normally does, so I'm just hoping it continues that way. So we're just going to try and keep this going. I did have a couple of questions about the way that I had increased the stats on Camtasia, and I'm going to talk about that in a little bit and kind of explain that when we finish this competition, because I know it can be a little bit confusing. It kind of confused me when I started. Right. Okay, we've only a few more. Oh, I'm messing this up. This is not good. Right. We just need to, like, keep this in the target board, and it just always seems harder than it should be. Right, okay. Let's keep going. I feel like the only thing I'm staring at right now is this tiny target board. Can't even look at any other part of the screen. Okay, counter. Alright, and then I think we've just 2 left after that. I don't think I'm doing this as well as I wanted to be doing it. Ah, I went outside the target. Right, passage and walk is left. This is like one of the easier ones because you just kind of tap it slowly. Well, you tap it quickly, but you just tap it for a very small amount of time, because the target moves so slowly. Okay, now we've just got walk. Oh. Right, we want that 3-star. Are we going to get that 3-star is the question. Right, keep going, Camtasia. Right, let's see if we get that 3-star. That's what we want. 1, 2. Okay, let's see if we get third. Yes, we did! We finally got it. Awesome. Okay, so we got 199 apples for that. And that means that is all finished as well. So we're just going to go back in here because I should be able to collect rewards now from both of those. So we can claim the rewards now because we got all 3 stars on that, so we'll claim that. We get some opal, some cotton, and a green fantasy bridle for that one. And then the other one that we're going to claim is, I think, one the rank above that. So yeah, so we've claimed the one from level 28. And claim the one from level 29. So that's going to give us some amber, a bit of wood, and another bridle. Right, okay, so we're going to go in here, and I'm going to show you guys. So in the last video, I maxed the stats on Clematis. So there's something I want to clarify because some people were worried they wouldn't be able to progress if they didn't do that. So on the left we have the Academy stats, okay? The Academy stats, okay, the stamina gain, that is more to do with her level. So like, basically, you use apples to level up your horse's level, okay? So I'm holding on the apples right now, and you can see she goes to level 128, okay? Now, what that does is it increases the stamina that she has. Okay, we're not going to use anymore. So basically, the stamina is important for these competitions. So I'll go back here and I'll show you what competitions I'm talking about. So these ones, that's what the stamina is important for. Doing the show jumping, the dressage, and the airshow academy. Okay, and that's how you progress in the actual game in terms of quests, because normally you have to do competitions for a lot of those quests. So what I did in the last video was I leveled up Clematis in her cross-country stats. Now that's on the right, so the cross-country stats are different entirely. These are like player-based, player competition. So if I go in here and I click on, oh no, wrong thing, we clicked on the wrong thing, ignore that. This is what we wanted. So this is the cross-country stuff. So we have the Silver Cup, the Golden Cup, and the Diamond Cup. And then we have multiplayer races. So multiplayer races, you can do silver or gold. I always do gold because you have a chance of getting black pearls. This is where this is important. So as you can see, the stats that we were looking at a minute ago are now on the right hand side. So if I go and I'm going to take Clematis into this, one of these competitions. That's going to time down, hopefully, and get us into a multiplayer race, so we'll just have to wait a moment for that. Okay, so here we've got one of the multiplayer races, and this is the type of competition where the cross-country stats come into play. So this is where you're racing against other players, either in the silver or the gold races. Okay, so here goes. So these you can run at any time. As long as you have tickets, you can run them as many times as you want. For this particular race, it's like 3 tickets. For the other races, the silver, gold, and I think it's Diamond Cup. Those now, on the other hand, those require that you have just 1 ticket for each of those, so it's a little bit cheaper to run, but you're not running black pearls with those. They give you different rewards, so it's this specific multiplayer races are really good for black pearls. I'm trying not to mess up. This takes so much concentration, I swear. It really, really does. It's much easier to run these races with the graphics down a little bit lower. It'll help if you get really bad lag, because I had one of you guys give me that tip a while ago, and it honestly, it helped so much. So that's what I do since then, is I do keep the graphics on low. It really, really helped. Oh no, why did I just get a massive lag spike? I swear it does help, it's just there I unfortunately got a huge lag spike and I'm not quite sure why that just happened. Okay, now we know why that happened. This is not what you want happening during a multiplayer race. So, I'm going to say that we're probably going to have lost this race. I'm probably got kicked out of it. I'm probably lost our tickets too. This is why you do not want your Wi-Fi to cut out. But yeah, that's what the thing's for. I hope this helped. Not a good demonstration of how it should go. What is going on? There's no way I'm still in first. There's absolutely not. I don't even know. Ah, what is going on? Do you mind, game? Like, anytime today, if I could finish this race, it would be absolutely fun. Ah! Okay, my Wi-Fi is having some kind of fit. There is no way. There is absolutely no way. Okay, I genuinely don't know how we still got first place with that, because I reconnected like multiple times. Well, that's never happened before. I've had it like disconnect before, but that was weird. So yeah, I don't know what to say about that. But yeah, so obviously these are the ones that those particular stats are important to. Well, I just got reconnected again, so right, as I was saying, so if I go in here to this part of the cross-country competitions, so we're after doing the multiplayer, and with the multiplayer races, basically that costs 3 tickets to do it, and every day you get 5 daily tickets. The other 2 tickets, what I typically use these for is I go in and I do the Silver Cup, the Gold Cup, or the Diamond Cup. These are where you're not racing against anybody, but you are in the sense that your place on the leaderboard determines what rewards you'll get. Right now in the Silver Cup I'm 186th. If I was in ranks 1 to 30, then I would get an outfit as a reward. Right now I'm going to get golden apples unless I do better in those. So if I click on the race, I can see that Camtasia has 2 skills that meet this daily race, which is her Spirited and her Hardy, but her other skill, Steady, isn't going to help. So now if we go back out here, I'm going to show you the thing about the pets. I feel so silly for not realizing this sooner, but if I click in here, in the cosmetics, ages and ages ago, I wanted to check these out, and what I was doing was I was clicking on the thing to buy them, and being like, why can't I see them on the pet? So, basically, what you do is you just click the picture of them, and then you can see them wearing the stuff, and I was just like, why didn't I realize this sooner? I love the headphones, actually, on Raven. So, these are all the little different hats and stuff you can have. So I feel so silly that I didn't realize this sooner. It was a bit daft of me not to. You know, it's kind of obvious that it probably would have done that. But yeah, you can see all the different... that one you can't even see them. See their face with that. So yeah, you can get all these different... I love the traffic cone as well, I think it's funny. Sun hat, this one, Sailor Decor hat. Then we got the graduation cap and the fireman. Then obviously we have the glasses, so let's bring somebody else out to show you the glasses. So Hypnotic, 3D, the monocle, which I love, the pixel ones, the sunglasses, the DM, and the aviators. And we got Round and the heart, and the stars. Now in terms of the trails, basically now we can't actually see them, so you can see the grass, coin trail, mushroom trail, heart, and the rock trail. And then for auras, let's bring out Galaxy for auras. We got the coin aura, we got the butterfly aura, grass, snow. I really like the snow one actually. And then we've got the heart one as well. So yeah, I'm really like, I was just like, why didn't I realize this sooner? But there you go, now we know. Now we're gonna send off our pets here. Actually, I need to collect. Let's see if you guys have successfully done that. You did. Good job. Right. So we'll send them out again. I've got a rail. There's one out here, and I'm wondering, is this where the island's going to be? Who knows? So that's 600 minutes. What's this one? 300. Right. We're going to send them on the 300 one. Especially as Ruby suits those particular ones right now. So we'll start that mission. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, I can't just do the story mission just yet because I still need to get one of my pets to level 50, but I'm super excited for that so that I can unlock North. It's going to take a really long time because I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to need to have level 100 pets to do the final mission for that. So yeah, it'll be fun trying to get to level 100 for my pets. It's going to take a while, but it's doable. Anyway, scrubs, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you had a lovely day, and bye!